On this James the Bike Guy, we're going to take a look at the Speedplay Ultra Light Action Chromoly pedals. Before we take a look at them, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this into the future. So what the Speedplay Ultra Light Action pedals are basically a Speedplay pedal with the lightest amount of entry and exit force of any of their pedals. And I should mention that's one of those things that is really great about these pedals. And that's because they don't use a spring interface to actually lock together, which means that you have a really low entry and exertion force. And this version of the pedal makes it even lower. Now, what's really neat is that they're also dual-sided, which is a unique thing for most road pedals where you don't have that option. So this is a road pedal that's easy dual-sided. It's also got a self-locating cleat design. And that means as you try to go in here, you can see that all you have to do is basically press straight down onto the pedal and this will lock into place. Now once you're into the pedal, you also get 15 degrees of float. So you get a huge amount of float on these pedals, which is really helpful if you have a knee, hip, or ankle injury. And then the pedal spindles themselves are actually replaceable. So not only can you replace them, but Speedplay actually sells these spindles in different lengths, so you can get the positioning just how you want it. Now, the cleats, this is a relatively new cleat. As you might see on here, it says that it's a walkable design. And basically what that means is it's got this rubber cover that is going to help it be anti-slip. So that's going to be super helpful. A lot of road cleats are difficult to walk in, but this is both going to be grippy as well as more aerodynamic when it's on the bottom of the shoe. One downside though is a traditional pedal, the pedal piece is actually the mechanism, whereas in this setup the pedal is essentially the cleat and then the cleat is the pedal clamping mechanism. So this can be a little bit challenging if you're using this for, say, gravel riding, where you might have extended periods of walking on dirt or muddy surfaces, as it can sometimes be a bit challenging to get the pedal to go back in. But if you're a traditional road rider, you'll never have that issue and it's going to work really well. Now when we talk about working well, one thing to keep in mind is you want to do some dry lube on the retaining spring that's in this cleat. So if we pop the cover off, you can see the spring is basically just a horseshoe. And that little tab there helps limit that 15 degrees of travel. Now because this is without a spring and without a mechanism, it needs to be lubricated. So every once in a while, once a month if you're riding quite a bit, you want to use that Speedplay lube on the cleat. Speaking of lubing, as the pedals actually wear, you can inject grease into the injection port here, which is a great thing because that helps extend the life of the pedal. So now that we've taken a look at these pedals, let's go ahead and find out what the pedals and then their cleats weigh. A pair of Speedplay Light Action Chromoly pedals comes in at 222 grams, and then the cleat mechanisms go on at 122. So that means a total pedal system weight of 344 grams. So not too bad considering just how nice these pedals are. Well, go ahead, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about these pedals. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video.